In the war against Japan, our Marines were digging in out there on Okinawa, far away from our own shores. My daddy was among them, and he says he really doubted that he'd ever get back home to see his loved ones anymore. Things were bleak and getting bleaker as the war was dragging on. The rising sun kept rising and our troops were feeling blue. But one day something happened that turned the tide of battle. To this day my daddy swears that the story's really true. The tale my daddy tells, a horde of Nipponese came running up the side of a mountain, screaming like the imps of hell. Their guns were belching bullets, and they seemed to have no fear. And as they moved up closer, they all began to yell. To hell with Roosevelt, to hell with Babe Ruth, to hell with Roy Acuff too. They had murder in their eyes, but they didn't realize what those insults would cause my dad to do. To hell with Roosevelt didn't much upset my daddy, for he had never cast for FDR a single vote. And since he didn't like the Yankees, he could take the Babe or leave him. But when they insulted Acuff, well, it got my daddy's goat. Began to fight in earnest, and he shouted at the foe, in the name of Roy Acuff, every one of you must fall. Then he killed about 100, and as they bit the dust, Dad started into singing the Wabash Cannonball. Marines a-fightin' with him all began to fightin' harder. They sent that horde of Nipponese into Kingdom Come. And when the Army and the Navy learned of Dad on Okinawa, they all took heart and fought until they sank the rising sun. Not all of them like Roosevelt, some didn't like the Babe, but they loved Roy Acuff to a man. My dad and Roy inspired them, and in a sense I guess you'd say that my dad and Roy Acuff whipped Japan.